People have many differing ideas of what can be perfect. Ideas themselves can be perfect. Things can be perfect. Looks can be perfect. In culture, you could consider an actor or actress, song, or movie to be perfect. In sports, a pass, drive, or shot. There can be a perfect building, pizza, or smile. The list goes on. However, the common consensus among people is that every single human being has imperfection. Does that then mean that nothing in this world can ever be perfect? You could say that the perfect actress can always improve. The movie has some slow parts, the shot could have been harder, and so on. The Greek philosopher Plato was one who wholeheartedly believed in this. In his theory of forms, he hypothesizes that nothing at all in this world is flawless, that we are just emulations of an ideal form that exists in another universe. As I travel Greece, I'll be trying to find the answer to the question posed. Was Plato right in his theory? Why did he come up with this theory? And why does he think nothing is perfect? Is it even possible to be ideal? The city of Athens has a different feel than any other city I have been to. It was a blend of modern society with bits and pieces of ancient times still remaining. There were new buildings, streets bustling with cars, and modern hotels, along with old churches, statues, and an almost constant view of the Acropolis. During the first day or two of touring the city, I noticed some things that were pretty close to perfection, and some things far from it. The view from Mount Lycabettus, both times we went, at night and at sunset, was the closest thing to being flawless, and probably the most beautiful part of the trip. Seeing the entire city illuminated, and then visiting the church while you can hear the hymns of Mass in session, was just fascinating. Then, the next morning, arriving early when it was still dark, and watching the sun push through the clouds to give light to the city and the mountains just added on to the experience. If I were to try to convince Plato that there is perfection in this world, I would have taken him on these two trips. Referring back to the examples I gave previously, you could say that anything we deem ideal can come with imperfections, or could improve to be more ideal. In Greece, I have found some examples of this. In Athens, for every beautiful building or long-standing corner shop comes wall after wall of graffiti. Most of the ancient buildings require scaffolding. The majestic mountainous archaeological site of Delphi is riddled with stray cats. We took a ferry to the island of Aegina. As we explored the island, we saw these beautiful views of the Aegean Sea. But we also saw these not-so-beautiful views of some anti-Greece graffiti and some anti-red car bricks. Lastly, this 4-hour ATV ride through the island was the most fun I had during the trip. Until the end when there were some parking brake issues. I'll just leave it at that. Some of these examples had to have a bit of a stretch to bring in the imperfection. If I just looked back on the trip as a whole, the stray cats and graffiti wouldn't even cross my mind. But the point is, the imperfection can still be found if you look hard enough. I think this might answer the question of why Plato believed nothing is perfect. He could always find a flaw, no matter what. However, I will exit with a picture that proves perfection can be achieved, a discovery I made firsthand. Thank you.